You're listening to the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.
I said, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. I said, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. We're gonna drink a fine whiskey and smoke a really fine cigar.
It is time for happy hour. It is the Man Cave Happy Hour. Whiskey, cigars, spirits, and the stories that go along with it. I'm Jamie Flanagan.
Hey, I'm Matthew Fox.
And we are once again at Ambassador Cigar. We've
I think we've invaded this space a few more times than we wanted to.
Getting
right?
a little habitual with Ambassador Cigars.
Well, you even said when you want to do Ambassador, I'm like, hey, why break with tradition?
That's it. Yeah. So we just figured out what the heck. It's close. It's easy. It's quick. They have a nice bourbon menu for us to choose because this is just a taste.
Just a taste.
Matt,
Man Cave.
What is just a taste on the Man Cave Happy Hour?
Man Cave Happy Hour, just a taste. Well, what we typically when we do a Man Cave Happy Hour, we like to go somewhere and talk to the ambassador, talk to the distiller, talk to the owner, and kind of understand their process and everything. But every once in a while, we want to just sit down and try a bourbon. And just kind of put our own unique spin on it. What are we getting out of it?
What's in the glass tonight?
And, you know what? We appreciate you spending time with us to do this, and we don't want to take too much time away from you. But you know what? A little quick hit, talking about bourbon, something
Absolutely.
that you can do,
So we take a look at something, tell you what we think about it, and then you can decide whether or not it's something you want to venture out and try on your own and just prove us wrong.
Yeah, and tell us if we're wrong.
Or prove us right, for sure. Animaltalkradio.com. That's the other show.
Yeah, that's the other show.
And Man Cave Happy Hour.
A little cross-contamination there.
.com. So, that's like 20, 30 years running that embroiled into my brain there.
Yeah.
So mancavehappyhour.com, Man Cave Happy Hour on the socials and Facebook. And usually when we have a decent enough Wi-Fi signal, we'll go live when we do these live. Just for fun. I'm going to take down some of those other ones just because the video is so dark and so bad. But today I put up a different camera and it actually looks okay. So
is this what you look like in the light?
This is what I look like in a face up, Matthew. Yes. Not often watching me from this side. All right. People are going to think things.
Really? Thank you.
And would they be wrong? All right.
Jesus.
Stop it.
Speaking of.
So what's in the glass today for just a taste?
We're kind of venturing out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what?
I saw something goofy on the menu.
You did see something goofy, but you know what? We're going to venture out. We're going to play a little Russian roulette with some bourbon. And we're going to try the... I can't, you know what? If I smell it, I'm going to want to drink it.
Yep.
But we're actually going to try some bacon bourbon.
Bacon.
Well, you know what?
Bacon.
You know what? We got the Independence Day is going to be here in a couple of months. What's one of the biggest things that people eat? Meat. Bacon, right? It's an all-American thing. So what better than the most American things out there, but bacon and bourbon together. So
two great tastes that go great together, or we shall see.
Yes, we shall see. Because I have never tried it. I'm excited to try it because I just want to expand that palate a little bit more.
So now there's a couple of swanky bourbon houses down in the city, and they have like really thick cut bacon, and they have it cooked super crisp, and they use it like a garnish, like a stir.
Absolutely.
In your drink.
Why wouldn't you?
So yeah, I know, right? So I haven't seen the bacon here. But I've been in bars where they've had like that as your Bloody Mary, you got a pickle, or they're awful things. Who would drink a Bloody Mary in the first place? That's not my kind of drink. But
I'll tell you what, that's something that we may get to
bacon.
is the bacon infused bourbon. It's probably, and we may talk about that. Some folks may feel that it's a better mixer than anything else instead of just by itself.
Right.
Because there are some bourbons out there that really just are a better mixing bourbon than anything else. So
right.
We may get into that a little bit. Even
we gotta try it out. But the only thing I was having a hard time finding the distillery on this, right? We were just doing a cursory search here.
Yeah.
And the only thing I was picking up was it was out of Nashville. Did you find anything more on it?
Well, the bacon itself, it comes from a farmer in Oklahoma. Okay.
Oh,
So,
Oklahoma, where the
But yeah.
show tunes. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
not,
talk. You should talk to Tool about that.
So singing show tunes and making sexual orientation jokes earlier. I'm not making a good argument for myself. All right. Anyway,
I'm just letting you
show
go, man.
tunes. All right. So
You did that way too well.
he's a good dancer. Maybe a little too good. Okay, but
He's doing the same move the entire time too.
but Oklahoma. The bacon is coming from Oklahoma.
Yeah, from Oklahoma,
All
and
right.
it's bottled in Nashville. It is bottled in
All right,
Nashville.
so the
Tennessee.
bourbon itself is bottled in Nashville.
Yes.
Yeah, what do we say? Grab the bottle, because they were kind enough to bring us a bottle because we emptied it on this, and she said, "Oh yeah, it's." She goes, "I go, we emptied the bottle." She said, "Yeah." And she said, "And they're not ordering anymore." So I'm glad. Well, I'm glad we're getting a taste of it because Because there's things, you see them on the shelf, you see them, and you're like, I'd like to try that.
Yeah,
but I don't want to invest in a bottle because I get it home and I hate it.
Yeah.
Then you got to wait for that uncle that you don't like to come over and pour it for him.
Yeah, so it looks like it's blended and bottled in by Speakeasy Spirits in Nashville.
Blended and bottled. All
Yeah,
right. Does
Speakeasy
it say distilled? Does it have a distilled
No,
message
take a
on
peek,
there?
man. Take a peek.
All
So this is
right,
what
so
we
what
do.
else are you finding over there?
What else am I finding? Well, it's the bourbon is an 88% corn mash, for what I'm seeing here. Made by Terracentia. The bacon is from an Oklahoma pork producer. The flavoring and bottling, the operation that does take place in Nashville, Tennessee.
Right, Tennessee.
It involves taking
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Sorry.
Lord, I meant it. Okay.
Is this Name That Tune, or is this the Man Cave Happy Hour? What the hell?
You take your pick, man.
All right.
But they take nitrous aerosolized bacon, they inject it into the bourbon, and filtering it heavily to remove the solids. So there's actually sediment in the bottle.
Ooh,
but
all right.
that's the bacon. You know what?
All right, because the color actually it's I wouldn't say it's really clear, but it's a nice golden color.
Yeah, it's a little cloudy.
Sister golden
Or is
hair.
that
And
just
again,
the
this is
glass?
the bottom of the thing. I'm trying to see if there's sediment in the bottom of the bottle there.
So yeah, that's just the bacon in there. It's going to happen.
It doesn't say where it was distilled, but it is bottled in Nashville, baconed. They infuse the bacon and bottle it up in Tennessee.
Yes,
All
they
right.
do. Yes, they do. So it's going to be slightly meaty, I think.
Okay.
It's going to have a slightly meaty taste to it.
Meaty.
Meaty. It's a little bit salty because, pork, bacon has got a salt flavor. Gar. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
You keep going, man. Don't stop.
Salty. Gar. I don't know. I'm trying to sound effects for the different flavors. All right, go ahead.
So it'll continue. The bacon flavor should evolve quite a bit more as you get further into the drink itself.
Okay.
Because you continue to put it on your palate, it's just going to evolve itself.
All right.
That much more. So how's your cholesterol?
Actually, not bad.
Yeah?
Actually, yeah.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So Jay, I'd love for you to take a nip there and see what you see.
I'm going to nose it first.
Nose it, okay. And that is a bacon. That is definitely bacon.
Can I put a little behind my ear?
Percy cat love that.
That's it. State trooper probably wouldn't, but all right.
So you might get a little. I'm getting.
But are you getting a lot of bacon in yours? I'm not getting a lot.
I'm not getting a lot, but I'm getting a little bit of maple syrup there.
Mm-hmm.
I am getting. I can actually kind of nose the salt a little bit.
Right. I'm not. I'm getting the bacon and the maple syrup. I'm not getting the salt though.
Yeah, but we're also smoking on cigars too.
We are, and that's is that a good or a bad thing? Well, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
But is it a good or a bad thing for tasting? All right, so I'll set that cigar aside.
Yeah.
But it's not sweet maple syrup. It's just that maple.
Yeah, get that maple feel to it.
Right. All right. Here we
All
go.
right,
We're
here
going
we
to
go.
taste.
Yeah,
Ready
go
for the
for it.
taste?
Go for it.
Drum roll, please. Here we go. All right.
All right, here you go. I'll let you do it. Is that different? Because you're thinking real hard about it right now.
That's different, yeah. It's getting caught in my mustache. It's making my mustache a little bit sticky. Leave that one alone.
That's what she said.
That's what I said. No, don't do that.
Yeah, there's a yeah, there's a little bit of a bacon. It's actually surprisingly it's smooth. For me, it's not. It doesn't have a big bite. There's not a big bite on the front. It kind of lingers in the back a little bit, and the little bite does. But it's not a harsh bite. It's a very smooth bite at that.
Yep, because this is only 70 proof,
Yes.
so 35% alcohol, so it's a light.
You know, it sips well, but I can really see this going into a mixed drink. You know, an old fashioned.
Yeah.
Even I can see this really, putting something
Being the
into
base or something.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's so light, too, you're not going to get in a ton of trouble with it. Being 35%,
No.
it's,
And that's the
you're
thing.
hard-pressed to get in trouble if you did a couple with this.
And like I say, the bite. It's not a harsh bite up front. It's not a harsh bite on the back end. It lingers.
It is that salty.
Yeah.
There is that salty.
And the bite lingers, but it's a nice smooth bite. That lingers around. So it's not terrible.
I would drink this neat.
I don't know if I'd add ice to this.
I would. You don't know
I
if you would.
wouldn't add ice.
No, I would drink this neat while I was cooking, while I was barbecuing, right?
Yeah.
Smelling all that barbecue stuff, and then
Yeah, no. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I would-
quite the pairing right there.
I would do I'd do having some fun by the grill.
Yeah.
It's just give me an excuse to have a
Sure.
cocktail out by the grill. Really, it was what I'm talking about.
No, so we're drinking on the Old Major bacon flavored bourbon, bacon flavored whiskey. They're everyone's always trying something different. You take two of the biggest elements out there for men, bacon and bourbon. Put them together. What do you get? Where's your
The more I do,
Yeah, you see, like I said, that the more you're drinking on it, the more that it's kind of evolve on your palate there.
yeah, it's sticking around more and more.
Yeah.
That was the first two sips. I was like, oh, I'd do this out by the grill.
Yeah.
But I think doing a whole pour,
That'd get a little. You think they get a little old pretty quickly?
yeah, I think, yeah, maybe
That's why it might be more for a mixer.
more for the mix, yeah.
No, the price point's not too bad on it either. Price point's probably around $25. So
Okay.
for a mixer, that's actually pretty good. You're actually getting a pretty good mixer out of it at that. So, but $25, not terrible as far as
Yeah,
price
yeah.
point goes.
Yeah, as I get deeper into it, the third, fourth sip there, it's I would. I'm gonna put a couple drops of water in it.
Yeah, you open that up a little bit, see what you can get out of it.
All right, see what that does. But again, it's
Yeah.
only 35%, so there's not
Yeah,
a ton to activate in there.
It's
Right?
now 12.
Yeah,
You put three drops
three
in
drops
there.
of water.
12. No, but you can pretty much find it in any liquor store, I would imagine. If not, I'm sure they can order it for you.
Something
Pretty quick.
kooky to have on your shelf, I guess. And
Yeah, there's
and because if you did that, if you made the bacon, stir the garnish and have this and do you said a Manhattan wouldn't be good. You think maybe
old fashioned.
an old fashioned?
An old fashioned, or you said Bloody Mary earlier. I could definitely see this.
I
in a
don't.
Bloody
No,
Mary.
no. I don't like Bloody Mary.
Well, you don't.
How-
I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Do you put bourbon in a Bloody Mary?
you can.
Bourbon Bloody Marys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a big tomato juice fan. So
Acid reflux.
Bloody Marys are like, Bloody Marys are just right out for me. I just like.
I'll
like
do a
V8.
Bloody
I think
Mary.
I had a
if I'm
bad experience with V8 as a child.
I will
And,
do a Bloody Mary if
that
I'm
is
sitting.
not
If it's a
Kool-Aid.
Saturday or Sunday morning,
Right.
and I'm on a golf course.
Yeah.
That's the only time I'll really do a Bloody Mary, or unless I'm feeling really saucy. That's about the only time. So
Yeah.
it's been a hot second since I've had a Bloody Mary.
No, I'm not. Because you have Bloody Mary bars, and I go for the me the girl drink drunk. I go for the bottomless mimosas.
Yeah.
You know what's odd?
What's that? Girl drink drunken mimosas?
The mimosas are what are supposed to be bottomless. I got that wrong at the restaurant the other day.
Did it make you topless?
I was Porky Pigging it.
What?
Bottomless, drinking mimosas, and they didn't quite appreciate that.
Wait a minute. What's this, folks? I don't know.
And it was a cold day too.
Wow.
So no one noticed right away.
Did you throw it over your shoulder and walk out?
Oh my!
Yeah, so I guess this was the Old Major Bacon Bourbon was released in April of 2016.
Oh, so it's a newer venture.
So it's a newer venture. again, it was branded by Branded Spirits USA. So it's a proprietary process of a pleasure infusion. So
Yeah, as they said, they aerosol the bacon.
yeah, aerosolized it. Yeah,
Aerosolized it.
Yeah. So you know what? For those of you that you just want to try something different, or have a good mixer in the cabinet, or in your ammo, so to speak,
Right.
have it around. You just never know what's going to happen.
Well, because there's so many infused. Hey, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah.
Different. So our server came back in to check in on us, and she's
Thumbs
like,
up,
thumbs up, thumbs down, and we're like,
Well, I guess they
it's
had
different.
two guys here that were
Tried it recently.
tried it on. One guy was like, "Yeah, this is pretty good." The other guy was like, "Yeah, no."
You know.
So
No, I'm in. So, what was it? What did I say?
You said Porky Pig in it.
Yeah, we were Porky.
Okay.
So date, marry, screw. So you're gonna get it while you're out. You're gonna buy one for home. Just if you
just
have
a
to.
one-time
Just
if
a
you had to.
one and done.
So I would date it.
Yeah.
I would purchase a bottle just to have it around, just if you're feeling strange and you want to try something different. Make sure you have the other ingredients that you would need for your proper mixing of a drink. Not just this, but you know what?
There's so many other bottles that I want to buy. I probably wouldn't. It would be if you're looking for something
if it was
interesting
between
to have.
this and something else that I probably have enjoyed more, I would probably go for that other bottle.
Right.
But bacon infused bourbon.
But not bad. It is what it is. It is what it claims to be.
Mm-hmm. It's got a smoky feel.
And you are allowed to wear pants while drinking it.
Yes. Porky Pig in it. See, I got that. I just now got that because bacon and Porky Pig.
No, because he wears a shirt and no pants.
Well, that I
Bottomless.
got too. Bottomless. But but still, bacon and Porky Pig.
We're just wrong. Just wrong. So we've done a few of these.
Yes.
This is interesting. What would you like to see in a bourbon, Matthew?
What would I like to see in a bourbon?
Yeah.
As far as what? And something infused with?
If you were to go and pick something, and create something, right? If you were to go and try to put something together, right? You go to a barrel pick, right?
Okay.
And you get what are you gonna put into a bourbon or even a flavor? Because you get like the vodkas, right? And you get like bars, and they'll have like a big carafe,
right,
with vodka in it and a bunch of pineapples or a bunch of strawberries, and it's like so they infuse the vodka that way by letting them soak in pineapples.
I've seen that with jalapenos as well.
Yeah. So they do it a lot with vodka.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of what they were trying to do with this bacon flavored bourbon.
Yeah, but bourbon's so distinct.
I would probably stick with just a fine bourbon that I liked.
Yeah,
maybe something with a maple kick to it. And then use that nice piece of bacon garnish in the drink, just to add that little bit to it. And then you can nosh on the little bacon stir while you're at it, when it's done. So that might be the way I'd go with it. But so is there a flavored bourbon you would create if you had the ability, capability, or wherewithal?
That is a very, very intriguing question. I love fruits.
Yeah.
Fruits as in apple, strawberries and blueberries. I would love to see something of a more fruity flavored bourbon come out. See, there you go.
Not like the Casa Hamilton.
No.
Okay. Not to cast any aspersions. That's politically incorrect.
Oh, man.
I was sorry.
Show tunes.
Yeah. All right.
That's full circle, isn't it? No, but I really think I would love to infuse a bourbon with something with a fruit flavor to it, almost. I'd just like to see what that looks like. I'm sure they already do that with a lot of bourbons. We just don't know it.
The tasting notes.
Yeah,
because you'll get stuff and it's like, apricot.
I
it's
taste
like
rubber.
I don't get all that. I don't have that advanced of a palate, I don't think. I don't know.
But you know what? I would love to go on the other side of the spectrum. I would say, hey, nuts, something of a nut flavor, like a walnut flavored bourbon almost.
Well, you
knows?
love your honey jack.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
the
the
honey
honey
Tennessee Jack. Yeah,
You like that?
yeah, I do. That's got a very sweet feel to it itself.
Right.
That's what I like, the sweetness. So throw some honey in there.
What do you think? What do you think the bacon garnish in that would do in the honey? How do you drink that honey one? Do you drink it straight? You
I
drink
do
that straight?
I typically will drink anything straight first, and if I enjoy it straight, I'll always drink it straight after that. Wow, we're just all over the place, aren't we?
It is. It is. All right. So Old Major bacon flavored bourbon out of Nashville, Tennessee. If you come across it, get it mixed up with something. Give it a try. If you're a bacon hound, try it straight.
Yeah. If you're at your local watering hole and they love their craft cocktails, see if they have something like this that they wouldn't try to make something with.
Yeah. There you are.
Who knows?
All right, the Man Cave Happy Hour, and
just the taste,
and we'll try something else if you want to suggest something to taste.
Yeah,
we're open to suggestions.
And
we're DJs. We take suggestions. We take requests.
It doesn't have to be a bourbon. It could be any type of a spirit. Really.
That's it. I was thinking about wine for today, but then I was thinking if Sean was here, I was gonna hit him up for a wine, but Sean wasn't here. So
and Sean is the owner.
Sean is Ambassador Cigar. Yeah, one of the owners here at Ambassador Cigar, and we are here, and we are unannounced, uninvited,
and it's a Monday, just so you all know what happens.
Yeah, it's quiet. It's the Monday after Easter Sunday, actually, and it's a quiet day. It was beautiful, gorgeous day in Michigan here in the Midwest today.
I loved looking at it from my office window. It was amazing.
I oddly enough had the day off of school, so
lucky guy.
I got to work all day in the yard with Colleen. So
there you go. Fair enough. But Jamie, thank you for selecting this, because that's the first thing you saw, and you said, hey, let's give it a shot.
Try something different. All right, so there you go. So mancavehappyhour.com, like, subscribe, comment, and send us an email, jamie@animaltalkradio.com. You can send an email there.
Yep.
That's the other show, Animal Talk Radio.
You can messenger Man Cave on the Facebook
Facebook
as well,
and Facebook. Yeah, both of us get those messages and on the Twitter as well. So I think the direct messages are open.
Yep.
We're not
double
afraid.
check.
We're not afraid with being spammed. Ooh, a spam-infused bourbon. Spam.
Spam-a-lot.
So
Show tunes.
No, because we're going to be at the Michigan Motor City Comic Con coming up.
We are. That's coming up May 17th through the 19th.
Huge. Yeah. And it's like, because the guys are trying to sell it or something, and so they have like every star you can imagine. There's two people I want to try to get for interviews. I want to get John Cleese.
Oh, nice.
So speaking of spam, but I want to get him for the pet show because he travels with his dog, but he's from England, right? So how does he get his dog here stateside?
Passport.
And then travel around with him? But there's like crazy restrictions and quarantines, and so it's interesting that he brings his dog with him.
There's ways to.
I want to talk to him, but I guess the quarantines are much shorter today than they used to be.
Very much so.
And then, and if you fly a particular airline, you don't have to worry about it because the dog will be dead by the time you get here. There was an airline that had done in a lot of dogs last year.
Yeah.
So I actually noticed that they had like a special van. Like it wasn't like the regular carrier. It was they brought a special van and it said pets.
Really?
And it was an air conditioned van on the tarmac for the pets before they loaded the pets. So that was cool.
Because they
lost a few pets recently and probably lost a few bazillion dollars. People's companions there. I want to talk to John Cleese, and then the guy that plays Lucifer, he's going to be there.
Really?
And so he's all about drinking and the swagger and lifestyle. Yeah, so we want to see if we can talk to Lucifer. What's his name?
Shoot, I have to look it up.
So,
because that's on my list to binge here next. So,
So we're gonna try to talk to him at the Motor City Comic Con and talk to him about.
Gotta do some homework first. What's your name again?
His name is. So, there you go. All right, like, subscribe, comment. We're running out of gas on the laptop, so we're gonna call it quits here. Man Cave Happy Hour. Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers.